Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a 35-minute phone conversation with US President Donald Trump today, where he briefed him on Operation Sindoor, India's military response after Pahalgam terror attack on the 22nd of April. During this call, Prime Minister Modi told President Trump that India has carried out precise strikes in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, avoided escalation, and gave a strong message that terrorism now will be seen as an act of war, not just a proxy conflict. He also made it very clear that India never has and will not ever accept third-party mediation, including on Kashmir. Prime Minister Modi also clarified that Operation Sindoor was paused at Pakistan's request, not due to any US mediation or trade deal, as some opposition voices had suggested. Now, this has led to a political slugfest in the country, with the Congress party calling this a triple jhatka to Indian diplomacy and BJP accusing the Congress party of spreading lies. Now, this war of words is unfolding at a time of heightened tensions with Pakistan's military under General Asim Munir. Munir's meeting with Donald Trump that's coming up, and also in the backdrop of the escalating Iran-Israel conflict and India's participation in the G7 summit, where global security and terrorism were top issues. So the big question we ask tonight is national security becoming a political football? Where should India draw the line between diplomacy and domestic politics? Before I bring in my guests, let's listen in to some reactions.
9-10 मई की रात को पाकिस्तान के हमले का भारत ने बहुत सशक्त जवाब दिया। सैन्य कार्रवाई रोकने की बात सीधे भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच दोनों सेनाओं की एग्जिस्टिंग चैनल्स के माध्यम से हुई थी और पाकिस्तान के ही आग्रह पर हुई थी। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने जोर देकर कहा कि भारत ने न तो कभी मध्यस्थता स्वीकार की थी, न करता है और न ही कभी करेगा।
वो जनरल थे, इनके भड़काऊ, इनके उत्तेजक और बिल्कुल ही आपत्तिजनक जो आग जलाने वाली बात है, वो उसका ताल्लुकात सीधा पहलगाम के आतंकवाद हमले से। ऑक्सीजन दिया आतंकवाद हमले को, उसी व्यक्ति को निमंत्रण देना, विशेष निमंत्रण देना, वॉशिंगटन बुलाना, व्हाइट हाउस में भोजन देना, मैं समझता हूँ हमारे कूटनीति के लिए, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री के लिए एक बहुत बहुत बड़ा झटका है।
I don't want to dignify the Congress party's ongoing, hallucinatory, I would call it hallucinatory, fake narratives that they go and put on. They're always looking for some way in which they can show India down. In the process, they not only enhance and exacerbate their own irrelevance, but show them up in front of their own party also for the kind of people that they are.
Well, Nikat Abbas of the Congress party joins us. We'll also be joined by the BJP spokesperson in just a bit. Nikat Abbas, how do you see the Congress's response to whatever has happened? Because I know that you're the opposition and you have to ask questions, but from the DGMOs to the External Affairs Minister to the Foreign Secretary to the Prime Minister himself has said that it was due to Pakistan's insistence that a ceasefire had to be brought about, and that Operation Sindoor is just paused. Why is the Congress party raising something like this again and again?
Not raising, we're just asking the question. And I think as an opposition, we're supposed to ask questions. And not only us, the entire nation is asking questions, because it was a 37 days of silence. And 37 days of silence and one call of damage control, that to be because of the global pressure, is not what we call diplomacy. I mean, the statesman, a true statesman, a duty of a true statesman and the Prime Minister was that on day one, when Trump started lying and he started embarrassing India on a global platform, it was Modi ji's duty to come straight and very clear on maybe social media or give out a statement loud that Trump has been lying, and I am going to tell him through my social media platforms or this letter or through my government or through some letter that this is not right, and we will not take any lies or humiliation against our country. What Trump is doing, he should immediately take his statement back, because he's lying. There's no truth in it. That is what we had expected. But what we got is a silent validation from PM Narendra Modi, because it was a delayed denial. I mean, it took 37 days for you. And as far as, we have been talking about...
We saw the DGMO speak immediately. We saw the Foreign Secretary speak immediately. So when so many people had spoken about this, why are we insistent on, the head of the country rectifying, correcting something that Donald Trump has said again and again?
Because he's a world leader, and Trump, who's the world leader, if somebody who's a world leader, speaks about a country, about a top military operation, a secret operation, and he constantly keeps lying. And he, tells the world, and Modi ji tells the world that he's my friend, I'm his friend. They keep hugging each other, and all of that friendship is seen. So why was it delayed? Which is what the question is. I mean, if you're a friend to any world leader who's speaking lies about you, why are you so scared of confronting that friend? That is the question.
But Nikhat,
And
today
it's
the
a
BJP
weak
has said that the
diplomacy day by
Congress
day.
must stop maligning India's principal foreign
We are
policy.
maligning. Tell me,
because-
how are we maligning?
No,
if
no,
we are
no,
asking
absolutely
questions,
no. I mean,
that
I'm
is-
not getting
that
into
is
that. I'm
supposed
just
to be
saying that,
asked. Okay,
I'm just
allow me for 10
asking the
seconds.
timing. I'm asking about the timing because I don't think you're maligning the foreign policy, but the timing of this, the Prime Minister has just attended the G7 summit, and that's an important meeting because we're looking at renewing ties. This is also the Prime Minister's first trip abroad to present India's point of view
Yes.
when it comes to Operation
Which is
Sindoor.
why I'm
Do you think
saying,
this is
allow
the
me to
right
speak.
time to ask questions of the government specifically on what Donald Trump chooses to say
we were
or do,
forced to
and
ask
using
questions. Allow me to
phrases
speak.
like
Allow me to
triple
speak. I
jhatka?
heard your question.
When
I
you
heard your question.
No, I'm saying that when you
I think
use
the
phrases
country-
like
the
triple
country was
jhatka,
forced to- the
when you
country,
use
the
phrases like
opposition was
triple
forced to
jhatka,
ask a
are you
question,
not
my
in
friend.
some
Reason
ways
being,
weakening India's
Modi ji
message
did
to the
not
world?
answer it on time. The opposition, the country, the people of our nation were forced to ask this question time and time again because it was Modi ji's silence which forced us. I mean, had it been the case that Modi ji had spoken out loud on day one when Trump started lying, nobody would have questioned. And when we talk about maligning, I think Trump is the one who's been maligning our image globally when he is hosting Asim Munir at lunch at White House. I mean, he's the same person who's not the army chief general for only the army of Pakistan, but also the terrorist organization. I mean, not alone the army. We all know that when we all accept that fact.
But the lunch between Asim Munir and Donald Trump, yes, of course, it is a significant question, but that could be because of Iran-Israel war that's going on. But, when you ask questions of the government, I completely agree that that's valid and that's your job. But when you call it a triple jhatka at a time when multi-party delegations have gone across the world, telling the world, telling the global community about India's message, don't you think that it weakens India's message in some ways?
No, I really want to know that what has the multi-party delegation done and what have we achieved after that? IMF still gave funding, ADB Bank still gave funding to Pakistan. Pakistan was removed from the list of FATF, and Pakistan is the country who's chairing the terrorist control, Taliban terrorist control, and the UNSC had appointed. So this is a repetitive question which the country wants to know, that this is the time we need to take a strong stand against Pakistan, and the countries should not be doing and treating the way they are treating Pakistan. I mean, Kuwait just lifts up the ban from the people of Pakistan. It immediately does the labor treaty with Pakistan during the Operation Sindoor after the multi-party delegation. And UAE just lifts up it gives the validation of 5-year visa on a very minimalistic eligibility criteria to Pakistani, to a country who literally sows and bows the terrorist organization. I mean, that is the question we need to ask. Even today, there is no multi-party, all-party meeting where PM Modi could address and tell that exactly what have we achieved
Meeting
against
is something
Pakistan.
that I think is valid, but
Operation
also let's
Sindoor and
remember that
after
all-party
the
meetings have
multi-party
also been
delegation
held
was
once
sent.
after the Pahalgam terror attack and also after
But
what
Modi ji
happened
never
with
chaired
Operation
it, sadly.
Sindoor. Yes.
Apparently, Modi ji was too busy in his photo ops that he did not come. We are asking PM to just, communicate with its people. Why can he not hold a press conference? In last 11 years, we haven't seen one single press conference. Why is that? He always wants the fabricated questions from his anchors, and he does not want to face the real questions from the journalists.
Okay.
I just want to know that. This is my stable question.
So something that began as a diplomatic update has quickly turned into a political flashpoint. Thank you, Nikhat, for joining us.